Okay, what's up guys? It's me, Tyler, here today to show you how to make a driving, turning, steerable car in Sketchy Physics 3.5, I think. First off, you'll want to go up here and click this tool, and it then creates an area for you to work on. You can now delete Susan, she doesn't need to be there. There, you made your floor. So, now you can either use these tools here, which automatically make like shapes and stuff like that, or you can use these to make your own shapes. Whatever you do, that's how you want to do it. I want my axles to be round, so I have to do a little box first to get it up off the ground. Put the wheels about there. My dog's barking at my brother because he's an Hang on, guys, I'll be back in a second. Will you guys shut up? I'm trying to record. Okay, now that we have this drawn, we can just kind of make a little plate for our wheel to set on, and then we can delete that. Don't ask how it works, it's confusing. Okay, so now you want to take either your circle or your wheel tool. Oh wait, I'm doing the axles first. Okay, I want my axles to be this wide. And then drag it out to how wide you want it to be. Okay, we're going to have a really wide car. Then you can erase that. Then you can copy it by clicking on it to move. And then I have my command set up all different, so I click command and it creates a duplicate. Then you can just move it on the green axis and keep it in the same spot. For you guys, I think it should be Control on a Mac. I'm not sure. Okay, I think these are way too long. It's still pretty long, but that should work. There. Now that we have our axles, we can build wheels. Yep. Okay, so this tool here, this is the wheel tool. And you want to find the center of your axle. It may just be easier to take the line tool and make a line. And then you can just... Never mind. Okay, so then just do one at a time. No bad Google Sketchup. And yeah, you'll probably have to rotate it around a lot because it is kind of a buggy program. Just, yeah, find a way to get into the center. Sometimes if you zoom out, and then it'll just kind of snap into the center. Stop. don't know why this isn't working. No, no, no. It's not what I want. Yes, go like that. Well, I may just end up making... Okay, I'm just going to put square axles, because they're easier. Now, move it up. Probably there looks good. Move it that way. About there. And this will just be a simple front-wheel drive car. Or, I mean, front two-wheel steering. Ugh. Two-wheel steering car. You can make... Oh, and when you're making the wheels, it has to be on the blue axis. You don't want it to go into the ground, but you want it to just go down to the ground. And then just kind of make them as wide as you want to make them. I'm just going to make mine like that. Now I really should measure. Or you can just eyeball, but I like to measure just because. Tape measure from there. There's 1 inch. Or 1 inch and 1 foot 10 inches. So now if I do that on this side, never mind, it doesn't work for this. And you cannot just copy and paste because it doesn't work. There, those look about the same. Yeah, those look close enough. And then this car is going to be special. Normally, when you do it, when you make this, oh, now would be a good point to save, because it does like to crash quite a bit. You can save it to wherever you want. I'm just going to save it here as tutorial 3. It does tend to like to crash when you click the play button. I'm making a little line, and then you want to make sure you click servo, not motor, not hinge, or any other things, the orange servo. And you click the very center of your front axle and pull up. Doesn't matter how high you go, it's always the same size. Right, like that. Then you can delete that line, and you have to do this. Go over here to this connector tool, the joint connector, click it, then click that, and for you guys, again, I think it's control. For me, it's command, and then click the axle. And now they are joined together. So when you set this using the UI, user interface, it will be connected to the servo. So you can set that to 30. Set that to 30. And then change this to parentheses RIGHT parentheses. And then uncheck the ignore box. Close it. Save just to be safe. And play. That one will drop, and then this one should turn. Now you have a turning axle, and you can turn it using your right and left arrow keys. And these wheels spin freely because they are on hinges. That's what the purple things are. I don't know what that one is doing, but okay. So now that you have that done, you should probably you don't need to. You will want to motorize the back wheels. And I did that by creating an actual circle, same size as those front wheels, except using the original Google Sketchup tools. Then you just take it and push-pull out to the center point. So now they're the same width. Take that one and do the same. Okay, now it's going to have a little bit of a dragster look to it. And then again, I would save it, move around, and then you want to take the motor button this time. Well, you'll select, triple click on it, right click, make component, and then circle around and do the same thing for the other wheel. Make sure you don't make a group, make a component. Otherwise, it will be completely ignored by all of the sketchy physics. And then you can make a line on it, just so you know where the middle is. Click motor, find the center, go straight out on the red axis. Again, doesn't matter how far out, it's always the same. Select that, delete. Again, you will want to click the joint tool and left click the motor, and then for me it's command, for you guys it's probably control, click the wheel. And now they are joined together. And then you want to do the same on this side. So it will be a rear wheel drive car. Click the joint, click the motor, and click the wheel. So now you have to set your motors, or whoops, no, program your motors, or however you want to say it. This motor, I'm just going to put it to 100, and then delete the controller and put 0.5 dash parentheses RIGHTY righty parentheses, and then again uncheck ignore. Now close out of this and click play. What you saw, whoops, this little controller here is for this wheel. As you click this, you can't really see it very good, but it is slowing down or speeding up. And then on this side, you can use your arrow keys for it, and I didn't really have it connected to the axle because I do that later on. Dad, can you go? I'm trying to record a tutorial. Can you come back down when I'm done? Well, no, because I'm recording audio. It won't take me very long. Okay, now you do the same thing on this side. You click the motor, and you click UI, stay in this box, set this to 100, or you can set it to 10. Oh wait, no, this has to be negative 100, because it's on the opposite side. Delete this, 0.5 dash parentheses righty parentheses, and then close out of it. Now when you click play, both of those wheels should turn the same directions. Oh, I know what the problem is. Now would be a good time to save. Now, you click these, right click them, and then go to Sketchy Physics, Shape, Sphere. And then do the same on this side. Sketchy Physics, Shape, Sphere. Now when you click play, it should go nice and simple. They roll, but they don't actually move. Why is that? UI. If I unclick static, what happens? Then that falls off. I think I know what it is. Click that, UI. Nope. I think I fix it. I think it'll fix itself later on. Make sure and save. Now you want to rotate around. Let's see, now when you click play, you have turning front wheels and driving back wheels. Now we will create the body. The body of the car, it can be really any size, shape you want. Right now I'm just going to do a basic box for the shape. You can change it later and stuff like that if you... I don't want it that low because otherwise it will mess with my front servo, I'm pretty sure. So I can move it up a little bit. And there. Now I can select that tool and push pull to there. Select. And now, again, I would save it because it doesn't like to always work. You may see what I mean. It may quit sometime. You click that, and then you shift, click the box, and then shift click the rear motor, the rear axle, and then shift click the other rear motor. Make sure you get the front servo, and then control or right click, make group, right click, or no, go then highlight the group and go to UI and click no collision. Otherwise your wheels will fall out. And then close that. And now you have a, whoa, it's really fast. And I'm going to make this bigger so we have more room to play. Make that bigger and this bigger and this bigger and that bigger. Now make sure and save it. Then when you click play, you can either leave this open or close it. Normally when you leave it open you have much better frame rates. It's up around 54 frames per second, and sometimes when you close it, it goes down to around 20. And now, voila, we have a turning, driving vehicle. Whee! And you can slide with it, stuff like that. And now if you wanted to, you could do the same with the rear wheels. Stop moving. You could put a little servo in right here and make it four-wheel steering instead of just front-wheel steering. But that's something that, I don't know, maybe I'll make some other tutorial sometime. And I mean, to stop it, you click the select button and it goes back to the last view. And I mean, you can edit this any way you want to. You can make it like, you can make it really long or make any shape you want to, really. So say, just quickly here, want it to look like, don't judge me, this is going to be pretty horrendous drawing. Want it to look like a truck. There, here, and down to there. Now push pull, that side, and that side. Option save. Now you have a very odd looking truck. Odd looking simple truck that you can drive around and play with. And then you can make ramps and obstacle courses and stuff like that. So you can, yeah. And it'll just keep on falling and falling. Unless, of course, you click it. And then you can just kind of decide, oh, I don't want you anymore. And throw it off into the distance. But then, as soon as you click select, boom. Back to where you started. And, well, thank you guys for watching my tutorial here. I appreciated it. And the one most important thing I have to say is save often and save always. No matter what you do, before you click play, save. Because a lot of times, you didn't get to see it in here, but it will crash. And then you can also set up, I have one other thing. You can set up the steering and stuff to use the WSAD keys by changing out the word righty with the word lefty. So instead of right X, it'd be left X. Instead of righty, it'd be lefty. And thank you guys for watching. And that has been my tutorial on how to create a drivable, steerable car in Sketchy Physics 3.5. Thank you.